They're doing it again, y'all. Don't fall for this. Now, you know last week it was what? Alcatraz. To get your attention so you wouldn't pay attention to the big, beautiful bill where they're trying to take $880 billion out of Medicaid, right? And this week it's about the plane, the Qatar plane. Because if you're looking at that, they don't have your attention on the big, beautiful bill. They're trying to take $880 billion out your Medicaid. Well, they got another one. They smooth with it. In the middle of the week, they got another one in the 17th week of Trump. And that is that the Republicans have introduced a bill to make it a federal crime to watch adults having relations. You know they don't let you say it on social media. You know what I mean? The P word. They don't want you doing that, and they're gonna make it a federal crime. Why? Because one, it's not gonna pass. Two, it's just not. It might pass through the House, but it ain't gonna go nowhere else. Just like the rest of the foolishness they have. But here's the thing I want you to pay attention to. There's something called the Trump failing formula. Get in my group while you can, because I'm closing it soon. It's called the Clarity Group, and you'll learn more about stuff like this, because I'm going to have a deep dive on this very subject tonight. I'm going to have a deep one on this, okay? And this weekend, I'm actually going to be going live privately with my Clarity Group, okay? So get into my descriptions and mess with me, all right? Here's the thing. Or if you're on TikTok, and I put this on TikTok, DM me, all right? Here's the thing. If you're on YouTube, get in my descriptions, contact me. Here's what they're doing. It's called the Trump failing formula. I always do updates on this. The Trump failing formula goes like this. Playbook, score, challengers, and psychology. The playbook is, what is it that they're trying to do? Break the law, do something outlandish, and see who sues them or what judges say no. And that brings me to the score. But before I get to the score, look at what they're doing. They do the lower courts, the appeal courts, the Supreme Court, right? So let's talk about the score. Out of 67 judgments and stuff that's even out of court that they settled, we're talking about they've only won 4. That's right. They've lost 63 times, 95% of the time, which brings me to the challengers. You got the judges, especially in the lower courts. That's hundreds of judges, 700, I think. Then you have the nonprofits like the ACLU and other nonprofits who are suing their butts off. And then the real Democrats. I call them the real Democrats. The 23 governors and AGs have been suing. They've been preparing for this for a year, and they rock. They rock. And then there's the fourth part of we have the playbook, we have the score, we got the challenges. Now there's the fourth part of this, psychology. What's the psychology behind this? See, I'm going to teach you this template in the Clarity Group. And basically the psychology is this. Here's the psychology. It's either to project strength or manipulate you. In this case, it's manipulate you. They know there's no way in a snowball chances in hell that they can stop people from watching P. Okay? The adult relations. They can't do that. But they can get those headlines and make sure you're not looking at the big, beautiful bill trying to take away $880 billion of your money. The more they can control the narrative across the press and get it. Here's the part I have a real big problem with, side note, is the alarmist left. You know who I'm talking about. Some of you are subscribed to them. The alarmist left go out and say, breaking news, Donald Trump and the GOP just did this. Ah! And I'm sitting back like, calm your asses down. Calm down then, calm down. Calm down. By the way, did I earn your subscription so far? If you're new to me, let me tell you, calm down. Calm down, because we're not going to panic on that, because we know that that's sideline bullshit. Just like the serving fries in McDonald's, climbing to a dumpster truck, or at least attempting to, or all of the other Sideshow Bob stuff. Don't fall for the Sideshow Bob stuff. Seriously, because he's just trying to distract you from the truth. Do you know he's losing 1 point in the polls every 5 days? Do you know he's killing the economy with these tariffs, along with other stupid ideas? Seriously, I'm just telling you. I'm just telling y'all. Better listen to good old Unc. Darren know what he talking about, for real. Listen to what I'm telling you, okay? It all comes down to this, okay? Let it go with the drama. Stop asking me about the drama, because it's all designed to misdirect you from what's really going on. Steve Miller talking about, oh, I'm going to suspend habeas corpus. He can't do it. It's against the law, against the Constitution. So why is he talking about it? Again, to misdirect you from the fact that he's in trouble with 2 contempt of courts through Judge Zennis and Judge Boasberg, who are ready to hold the Trump administration in contempt of court. And he's the main character in that they want to put in there. People are misdirecting you. Welcome to my channel. Did I earn your subscription? Would you like to really hear what's going on? The stuff I can talk about. In fact, I could say the P word all I want to in my own private communities. Find out about my communities. Get my description. Or if you're on TikTok, DM me. But if you're on YouTube or Instagram, get my description. See what's going on. Make it happen. Because real people doing real things.